President Biden has warned that a huge hurricane bearing down on Florida could be the worst storm there in a century. It's the second major storm to hit Florida in less than 2 weeks. 1 million residents have been told to leave their homes, with the mayor of Tampa saying if you stay, you will die. Hurricane Milton is even more powerful than Hurricane Helene, which killed at least 225 people. Well, the energy that is supercharging these hurricanes comes from the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Normally, the average temperature at this time of year is about here, but this year it's been much higher, at or near the hottest temperatures on record, right up here now. Climate change is driving this as the oceans absorb most of the extra heat that carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases trap near Earth's surface. So warmer seas mean more water evaporates, and that allows storms to strengthen and grow. Will Grant reports.
Florida is once again bracing itself for a storm of devastating power. As Hurricane Milton bears down on the state, it brings 155-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rain and a life-threatening storm surge. The National Hurricane Center has warned it poses an extremely serious threat, and an emergency has been declared in more than 50 counties. President Biden has approved disaster funding and said Milton could be one of the worst storms to hit Florida in 100 years.
You should evacuate now. You should have already evacuated. It's a matter of life and death, and that's not hyperbole. It's a matter of life and death.
And the state authorities are using stark language too.
This is literally catastrophic, and I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Little wonder they're fleeing, as people in Florida know what's coming. Milton is due to make landfall in the same region battered by Hurricane Helene just 10 days ago. At least 225 people were killed in the US by Helene, with hundreds more still missing. Preparations are being put in place, with emergency shelters set up and a converted sports stadium providing thousands of beds for rescue workers. These scenes are becoming all too familiar, with Milton the 10th major storm this Atlantic hurricane season, as climate change causes a warming of the seas, making such storms more frequent and more powerful. Milton clipped Mexico as it barreled towards the US, giving an indication of what's on its way. No matter how experienced Floridians are with hurricanes, this remains a frightening storm coming at the worst possible moment. Will Grant, BBC News, Washington.